how to create more room in your pelvis. Give me 3 minutes and I am going to show you how to add 3 centimeters or more to the size of your pelvis when you're birthing your baby. Now, I have a whole bunch of mom-tested techniques that can really help you work your way through your birthing time and have a smoother, easier birth with your baby. If you're interested in that, drop me a line below and I will send you those 11 mom-tested techniques. And if you don't know me, my name is Kristen and I am a pregnancy coach. I work with mamas all over the world. I've had 8 babies of my own naturally, and I love helping moms have a healthy pregnancy so that they stay low risk and are prepared for an awesome natural birth. Each day, I'm bringing you one actionable tip that will help you prepare to give your baby a beautiful beginning. Like I said, today we're going to talk about how to create more room inside of your pelvis while you're birthing your baby. Okay, so many women believe that their pelvis is pretty fixed, or they think maybe it'll move a little bit. But what I want you to understand is that your pelvis is incredibly dynamic, and actually your baby's head is dynamic. I just don't have time to talk about both of those things in one video. So we're going to talk about the amazing things that your baby can do in another video. Right now, let's talk about the amazing things that your body can do. And I actually have a model to show you. So you've probably seen one of these on YouTube, or maybe if you took a childbirth class. So this is a pelvis. This is a plastic pelvis. Clearly, our pelvises do not actually have pins in them. But what I want to show you is that firstly, your pelvis is meant for mobility. We actually know from studying pelvises that are from people who weren't pregnant that there's a lot of mobility in their pelvises, and they weren't pregnant, and also if you're studying their pelvis, they're not alive anymore. So that makes some rigidity happen. So we know that a living, breathing mom who is pregnant and who has hormones on board has a lot of room in her pelvis. So what I want to show you is something. First, I want to talk to you about something that Jamaican midwives call opening the back. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about how you can do this. So what Jamaican midwives call opening the back is something that happens with the sacrum, which you can feel this on your back. This is the bony plate in the back, and then your tailbone at the bottom is called your coccyx, right? So opening the back is what happens when your baby's head comes down and your pelvis is actually tilted this way, right? So when your baby's head comes down into the pelvis and is pushing on the sacrum or against the soft tissues that are in front of the sacrum. And what happens is, we know now scientifically that there's a hormonal release that happens in your body when you're in the middle of an undisturbed birth that signals for relaxation, hormones, all kinds of things to happen that actually create movement. So even on this plastic pelvis, there is a lot of movement. So what happens is that movement actually causes the sacrum and the coccyx to rock back. Do you see how much more space is being created when it rocks back? That's the opening of the back. So when that happens, this rocks back and it creates that much more space. And you might think, oh, Kristen, 2 to 3 centimeters. But remember, when we think about dilation, that's 10 centimeters. And your baby's head at its widest diameter, or the breech if your baby's coming bum first, is about 9.5 centimeters. So when we're thinking about that, if you can add 2 to 3 more centimeters, that's a significant percentage, right? And that creates a lot of room. Take your fingers, stick them together like this and try and move them. It's kind of hard. Let up a little bit and they slide. So that's all the room that you need to create. So this opening of the back creates that. Now, how do you do that? First, you want to be able to keep the sacrum mobile. So you need to be up. You need to be up. You need to be able to move around. You need to be upright to be able to let that sacrum do its work. You can imagine that if you're laying flat on your back, what's happening? It's being compressed, right? So you need to open it up. So position changes and keeping mobile can really help a lot. Make sure that you are thinking through, okay, this is what happens to my body. Can you see this is a plastic model? And that changes that much with this rigid plastic and on screws, unlike your body, which is soft cartilage and joints and tendons that are made to change, right? So think about that, opening the back. Now you can learn techniques that will allow you to take advantage of this and really understand how your body works during your birthing time. Like I said, my mom-tested techniques are a good start, and I would be happy to drop that to you. And I will be back with another video. We'll talk more about your amazing body and your baby tomorrow.